Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are. Thank God it's Tuesday, and today is my first walk since I've been in California. I used to walk quite a bit when I was in Austin, and I just got lazy when I came back. And now I'm gonna take my first walk and talk here in California, Los Angeles, and over here is the nursery for. This is not retail. This is for wholesale, and it runs all along the bottom of these high voltage lines, leading down to the ocean front where that big power plant is, and you'll see that as we get closer. I hope everybody enjoyed the hard hat expose yesterday. You don't realize how important a piece of equipment is until you need it, and you don't want to need it, you want to have it. And there's Palos Verdes out in the corner there. It's Palos Verdes up there, peninsula. And we're just gonna do a little walk and talk. Directly in front of us, as you can see, is the Pacific Ocean. Next stop, China. The China. And some nice homes here, relatively new homes. Beautiful homes. Some of the things that jumped out at me today in items of interest. Today, on this date, in 1542, a gentleman by the name of Juan Rodriguez Camarillo was the first European to step foot on the west coast, what is now today the United States. He was the first European. He discovered a place called what we know today to be San Diego. Here's a nice shot. This is called the South Bay. You're looking at Redondo Beach. Let me put it on a closer view. There's the peninsula and the Pacific Ocean, the power plant that they say someday they will remove. And we'll just continue the walk down. It's all downhill from here. Today I'm clocking. I want to know exactly how long it takes. I'm not at a mile yet to get to the beach, which isn't bad. It's an overcast day. 70 degrees today. The marine layer plus a little cloud cover. It makes for a pretty enjoyable day. Look at this, very nice. You see these a lot in Hawaii. They like the heat, Southeast Asia. And they are nice. You can just take a cutting of these and you can have yourselves a ball. So that was in 1542. Thank you, Juan, for discovering San Diego. Here's a house, maybe 1950s. They do is they remove the old houses and put up new houses. So this is an example of a pretty nice house, but an older model, of course. In 1920, it was the Black Sox scandal. That was a team, the Chicago White Sox, were found guilty in a grand jury of throwing the 1919 World Series to the Cincinnati Reds. Can you believe it? I guess their thought was, it's only a game. Who cares? We'll make a bribe. So they threw the World Series in 1919. Here's a nice Halloween display. Isn't that nice? Get your kids in there and get COVID, I guess. It's an older type house. And so they threw the World Series in 1919, and in 1920, a grand jury indicted him, I guess. You'll have to Google the results of what happened with that. Here's a modern house. See what I mean? This is a modern house compared to some of the other homes that we've witnessed on this stretch of the street. We're on 190th Street if you're Googling these images. Wow, look at that. Nice, huh? Palm trees to go. Can't forget the palm trees. Looks like they got one in the front, one in the back. And we're coming down to Pacific Coast Highway. And let's see if I can make it to the beach on this same video. This is a new Mitsubishi dealership. It used to be a Land Rover, but Tesla really ate their lunch. Everybody in the South Bay was buying Land Rovers. In order to keep up with the Joneses, you had to have a Land Rover. But Tesla came along and just wiped that whole market right out. Now the vehicle to keep up with the Joneses is, of course, the Tesla. So Land Rover vacated this lot, and now it's Mitsubishi. And these cars are not cheap. Well, nothing's cheap in the United States, that's for sure. So we're here at the Pacific Coast Highway in 190th. And we'll wait for the light to change so we can safely, there's the power plant. I'll make some zoom shots for you. There's the button. Just hit it once. You only have to hit it once. I see people hitting it. Like that's gonna matter. All you do is hit it once. I hit it once. That's all you need to do is hit it once. That machine is not gonna change its sequence because you keep hitting it like some kind of mental patient. I'm gonna go. There's I got the Manny now. I got the little Manny. So I'm gonna go across. Here's a little bit of Pacific Coast Highway, Hermosa Beach. Redondo Beach is that way. Redondo Beach King Harbor is over here to my left. And the famous pier. The famous power plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. I don't know if that'll ever be gone in my lifetime. And the wheels, it's real easy to build something like that, but terribly difficult to have it removed. Everybody's got to sign off. People have to be paid, people have to be sued, people have to take it to court, people want to be paid. You just can't go over there and take it down. And you got to find somebody to take it down. And taking it down costs a lot of money. And who's going to pay to take it down? Whose land is it? Whose land was it before it was their land? Who owns it? Who doesn't own it? Who switched companies and sold it to another company? So it's a complicated endeavor. It really is. The best thing to happen to that is probably a 9.9 earthquake. And that would take care of the power plant, but also destroy everything else in the neighborhood. So here we are. We're making our way down to the beach. And so that was the Black The Black Sox scandal for you sports fans out there. 8 Chicago White Sox players threw the 19 World Series and let the Cincinnati Reds win it because they would get a bribe or a payoff. What they think, they were in a boxing ring? Well, they got their sports mixed up. That's something reserved for boxing, isn't it? Anyway, in 2008, SpaceX, Elon Musk's company SpaceX was the first private company to launch a liquid-fueled rocket into space on this date, 28 September. And the rest is history. They found a way to do it cheaper, more efficiently, and I guess dealing with NASA would be like taking your car to the dealer for a repair. That's how expensive it was to deal with NASA, the government agency, space agency, NASA. It would be like taking your vehicle to the dealer. So Elon Musk, with his know-how and money, there's no shortage of engineers and scientists living in Southern California. During World War II and beyond, or before, it was the hub, and still is today, I used to laugh. They said, where are the weapons of mass destruction? Where are the weapons of mass destruction? I said, I know where they are. They're on Aviation Boulevard in Redondo Beach. That's where they are. That's where all the bomb makers live. Southern California. Raytheon and Northrop Grumman. Boeing's got an outfit here. You name it, they're all here. And they are engineering ways to eliminate people that want to be eliminated or don't want to be eliminated. Who knows? But this is the hub of massive weapons of destruction, production, and manufacturing. Los Angeles, Southern California, there's no doubt. And here's the power plant. It starts right here. See the wall? And it goes all the way down. And we're getting close to the water now. 13 minutes, so you'll be able to see the beach. And so yeah, congratulations to SpaceX. And today it's history. They're doing lots of things. They're delivering cargo to the International Space Station. There's launching satellites. You name it. If you need something done in space, give Alien a call. You'll get more for your money. You'll get dependability. You'll get timing. You'll get scheduling. You'll get the whole, it's a turnkey operation. Just give him the money, sign the check. He'll take care of the rest. Tell him what you need to be done, when it needs to be done. Where do you want to locate it in the solar system? And Elon Musk will take care of it. Tesla's almost near 800 again. Yesterday, I think it was 799 was the high. I don't know. And happy birthday to Bridget Bardot. Bridget Bardot. If you don't know who Bridget Bardot is, she's a French actress. You can Google her in her younger days. I don't know if you'd be interested in to see what she looks like now. She's 87 years young. Bridget Bardot, very famous actress, world famous. I'd like to look and see how her life is and how many marriages she had. Here's the power plant. That eyesore of a power plant. Look at this. Can you believe this? Back in the days when this was built, they didn't know anything about ecology and they didn't know anything about saving the planet. It's just massive, just massive. Let me get a shot of it over here. I'd like to take a tour of it. I probably could have had a better chance of getting a tour when I was working. Everybody's so nice to you when you're in uniform. That's why a lot of policemen have a hard time when they retire. Being a policeman or anybody in the public eye in a costume, or in this case a uniform, a costume, it's the same thing. The firearm on your waist. You're on stage. Wherever you go, people are taking a look at you. Women just can't wait to talk to you, date you. It's like being a performer in a play. It's like being on stage. The amount of attention a police officer, and all their uniforms are fitted. You know, I didn't realize that. Why do their uniforms look so great and because they get them custom fit. I'm walking around, my pants are hanging around my waist, 3 or 4 inches too long, baggy as all heck. And I said, but I didn't want to get my uniform tailored. What am I gonna do? What am I on stage? What am I in a play? But these police officers are certainly on stage and on a play. And then when they retire, that all goes away. They become just a regular citizen, a civilian. And if they don't go on to become a detective or get a high-paying security job at a hotel or some outfit like that, they become melancholy. They become sad. They become something's missing in their life. And for that reason, the suicide rate of retired police officers is much higher than usual. And it's the same thing I heard with dentists. Dentists are always, after they can't do it anymore, or maybe they just get crazy from sticking their hands in people's mouths for 20 or 30 years, and they tend to take themselves out prematurely as well. There's a house getting tented. I had my mobile home tented, and that was quite, see, they put a big tent on it, and they pump it with poisonous solution, and then they leave that there for a few days. I'm gonna go here. They're going, so I should be able to go. Okay, we're here at the beach. 15 minutes. I don't mind a day without the sun. I tell you, it's nice and cool, breeze. And here's the beach right here. Saw it. Very nice. And here's the strand. We did a video here not too long ago. You saw all the nice residences. There it is. All right. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was just part of the walk and talk. We're gonna go back up the hill and back up that hill and over the hill, and that's my residence up on the left. But this is as close as you can get without getting wet. All right, have a nice Tuesday. Take a walk. You won't regret it. Well, should I recap? Yes, maybe we should recap. Yeah, 1542. San Diego was discovered, the first European to step foot in the United States on the West Coast. was Juan Rodriguez Camarillo. 1920, 8 Chicago White Sox players were indicted in the grand jury for throwing the 1919 World Series, letting the Cincinnati Reds win. And on this date in 2008, SpaceX was the first civilian company to launch a liquid-fueled rocket into orbit. And happy birthday to Bridget Bardot. Bridget Bardot. Check out this woman. She was a world-famous actress. And if you look at some young photographs of this wonderful individual, you'll know why. 87 years today. Oh, little Billy Joel music just went by. Wow, how nice is that? All right, have a great day.